Take a few moments to feel yourself sitting against your seat. Maybe take one hand on your belly and one hand on your heart. Close your eyes and start to tune into your breath. Bring your hands to your knees. You can open your eyes. Slowly start to turn your head to the left. Bring it back to center and then turn your head to the right. We're just moving our neck. Make sure you keep your shoulders nice and straight. One more time. Over to the right and back to center. Drop your chin to your chest. Gaze up over your right shoulder. Lower your chin back down towards your chest and bring your gaze over to the right. Again, lower your gaze, bring your chin in towards your chest. Look over towards the left. Roll your neck over to the right side and bring your gaze back to center. Look up at the ceiling and bring your gaze back down. Gaze at the floor. One more time, look up at the ceiling and then bring your gaze back down to the floor. Start to lift your shoulders up towards your ears. Squeeze your shoulder blades and elbows in towards each other. Roll your arms down and then bring your shoulders back up to your ears. Squeeze your shoulder blades and elbows in towards each other. Lower your hands. One more time. Inhale, squeeze your arms up. Your shoulders up towards your ears. Shoulder blades and elbows pull in towards each other. And come back down. Let your hands relax. On your inhale, squeeze your elbows and shoulder blades together. Lift your shoulders up towards your ears. Round your back. Make a motion here with this, moving with your breath. Squeezing your shoulder blades and elbows in towards each other. Rolling your shoulders up towards your ears. Rounding through your back. And then let your hands rest on your knees. Take a few slow, deep breaths here. Bring your arms out to a T. Cross your right hand over towards the left side. Hook your left hand under your right. Squeeze your right arm in towards your torso. Soften into the stretch here. Sit up nice and tall. Lengthen through your crown. And release your hands back down to your knees. Stretch your arms back out to a T. Cross your left arm over towards your right side. Hook your right arm under your left. Squeeze your left arm in towards your body. Take a few slow, deep breaths here. Keeping the length in your spine. And release your hands back down. Stretch your right arm out in front of you. Your hand is flexed. Make a fist with your right hand. Make circles with your wrists in one direction. and rotate in the opposite direction. And come back to stillness. Push your palm out like you're making a stop symbol with your hand. Slowly rotate your thumb all the way down to the floor. Flipping your fingers, your thumb is out to the right side. Take your left hand, gently hug your finger in towards your body, moving from your pinky finger to your ring finger, to your middle finger, your pointer finger, and gently pulling your thumb in towards your body and release your hands back down to your lap. Extend your left arm out in front of you. Bring your hand to a stop sign. Make a fist. Slowly rotate your wrist in one direction. Pause. Rotate in the opposite direction. Come back to stillness. Bring your hand up to a stop sign. Rotate your left thumb to the left side. Begin to gently stretch your fingers back towards your body, moving from your pinky finger all the way to your thumb. This is an effective hand stretch for those of us that are always at a computer. And bring your hands back down to your lap. Stand up using your chair. You can either keep both feet planted on the floor, or you can cross one foot in front of the other. Extend your left arm overhead, bring it in line with your ear, and gently lean over towards the right side, stretching out through your left side body. Your gaze can be straight out in front of you or up over your left thumb. Breathe here. Lower your left hand back down. Uncross your legs or your ankles. Walk over to the other side of your chair. Cross your feet in the opposite direction. Extend your right arm overhead. Slowly start to lean over towards the left side. Gaze can be straight out in front of you or up over your right thumb. Breathe into the stretch in your right side body. And lower your right hand back down. Uncross your ankles. Take your chair. Gonna rotate it so it's out in front of you, that the back of your chair is facing your body. You're gonna slowly walk your feet back. Try to get your arms parallel to the mat. Your hips are gonna sink back. You're stretching out through your hamstrings. Your head will come in line with your ears. We're coming into a downward facing dog with the assistance of the chair. This is a great stretch for your back, for your hamstrings. Try to keep a micro bend in your knees. And breathe. Slowly walk yourself back up. You can place your chair back where it was. chair, bend your right knee. Reach for your right ankle. We're stretching out our right quad here. You can always do this with the assistance of your chair, or if you want to practice your balance, you can go ahead and release your hand from the chair, bringing it to your hip. You can always extend it overhead. And release. Walk to the other side of your chair. You can place your hand on the chair. Bend your left knee, bring your heel up towards your buttocks. Grab for your ankle. Gently pull your heel towards your glutes. Breathe into the stretch here in your left quad. You can always test your balance here by releasing your hand from the chair. You can extend your arm overhead or bring your hand to your hip. And release your foot, place it back down on the mat. Come back to a seated position. Sit up nice and tall in your chair. Extend your right leg out in front of you. You can slowly start to rotate your ankle in one direction. Pause, rotate in the opposite direction. You can point and flex your toes and cross your right ankle over your left. Sit up nice and tall. You can stay seated or begin to fold over your right leg. Breathing into the stretch in your right outer hip. And sit up nice and tall. Release your right foot down to the floor. Extend your left foot out in front of you. You can rotate your ankle in one direction and then in the opposite direction. Pause. You can point and flex your toes. And cross your left ankle over your right. Remember to sit up nice and tall. You can stay right here or you can fold over your left leg. Take a few slow, deep breaths here. Sit up nice and tall. Release your left foot down to the ground. Inhale, reach your arms overhead. Bring your palms to touch. Your gaze comes up over your thumbs, arching your back. And bring your hands to heart center. Thank you so much for sharing your practice with me. Namaste.